Happy Saturday, ladies. Good morning from California, from Texas, and I hope you all are doing great. I have a good friend of mine, a guest with us today, this morning, our chapter lead for Katy, Texas Women of the World Network, Katy, Texas chapter. And when we met with Julia, I remember we were talking. So we are both part of John Maxwell.
Yes.
Wow. But I remember when we were talking, we had so many commonalities between us. We even work for the same company. We
Yes.
didn't even realize. So welcome, Julia. Great to have you.
Thank you so much, Elle. I'm so excited about our conversation this morning. It's always fun being with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm excited as well. I'm excited as well. Let me, my first question will be, what has been the best part of your entrepreneurial journey as we all go through our individual journeys? And it's not only entrepreneurial, right? It could be, life journey, health journey. We actually talked about it yesterday at our mastermind.
Yes.
But what was the best part of your entrepreneurship journey?
Oh, thank you so much. That's a great question. I think the lessons learned, because we are all learning when you don't know what you don't know. And I think figuring out who I am
Mhm.
was a difficult part of my journey, and then who I serve, who's my best clients, and also um, what matters most to me, because everybody has something that matters to them, but being able to really get comfortable in the skin that I'm in, that's been the best part, and being okay if
Yeah,
I don't if when something doesn't work. I think that's been so it's the lessons learned along the way.
I love that. I love that part where um, finding that something that you're okay with, and
Yeah.
that's something that you are born to do, and that's something that you have capabilities and talents to do and go
Yes.
after. I love that. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow, that's a question that I'm a planner by nature, but I've learned over the last being part of an entrepreneur, you got to be able to be flexible and in the moment. So part of my vision for me in the next 5 years is to have a thriving speaker business, being able to be on the rotation speaking, also having my coaching and mentoring business being built up to the point where I can do that, have people lined up to be ready to coach. And I want to be in a healthy relationship in the next 5 years. I believe that I'll be in a great, healthy personal relationship. Either, married, I want to be married again. So that's one thing. That's part of my vision board, to be in a healthy, whole relationship.
I love that. I love that. Well, it's all about putting intention out there, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
we
yes.
put out an intention out there and just watch it coming.
Yes, and I've set the intention. I have my vision board. I have two vision boards up for my relationships, and I just want, but if you don't talk about it,
Yeah.
then you've got to be able comfortable talking about it and being able to say, yes, I'm ready, acknowledging that I am, that you're ready to do something, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I completely agree. Yeah. Whatever we put out there, and it applies to both, good and bad things, right? So we should put there.
Definitely.
It definitely comes, and if we put the intention out there, yeah, definitely we put it out, and the everything starts working towards it, us including.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, yes. And being able to speak about it freely. This took work. I couldn't say this 5 years. I couldn't talk about this openly, or
Mm-hmm.
even say that was part of my intention, because there was still a lot of residue from the past that I had to get rid of. I had to get rid of all of that baggage, extra baggage. And I'm not perfectly there yet, but I'm better than I was.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. So my next question would be, who do you know that our audience should know? Who
Wow.
do you? Mhm.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of things. People get, you know what, I'm going to say this. I want people to know you, Elle. They really need to get to know you. I love your enthusiasm and your vision. And this may sound like a shameless plug. Get to know me. And I think our network, our Women of the World network, I think all the ladies, we have such a varied group, and I am so excited about the growth. This has been, it hasn't even been a good 3 years, 2 years,
No,
not even 3 years,
uh, it's a year and a half.
a
Year and a half.
year and a half. So it hasn't been 2 years, but how many chapters do we have now?
Yeah, we have
And
12 right now.
12 chapters. That is phenomenal. The growth. And so I like to be associated with things that are positive and that are multicultural, and that people that we can get to know each other just as we are and accept each other as we are. So I'm so excited about our group, and from an inspirational point, because a lot of people know me as Pastor Jay, and I'm a pastor. So I love to read, and I love authors like Dr. Cindy Trim and Mark Batterson. If you haven't read any of his books, he's got a book, In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day. It's an awesome book.
Yeah.
Anything by Dr. Trim, if you go on YouTube and you search for Matthew Stevenson, he's got some great inspirational messages out there. And then also people that I also, anybody in the John Maxwell team, Dr. John Maxwell, Paul Martinelli, in the empowerment networking. I love it. I love it. Those things have helped me go and grow. I mean, really get started. That was a big choice, becoming a part of the John Maxwell team, and to be an executive director and in mentorship. It's really helped me with my journey, my entrepreneurial journey.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Julia, thank you so much for that. Definitely, yeah, it's amazing to see how our community is shaping, and it's
Yeah.
so true. It's just beautiful, and it's attracting the right caliber of people.
Yes.
And yeah, I agree with you. It's such a beautiful thing. So make sure you check out what Julia is up to. She's a beautiful person inside out, and one of our chapter leaders, amazing entrepreneur as well, part of John Maxwell team. She's an executive director, right? With John
Yes, I'm executive director with the John Maxwell team.
Director.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and thank you for those books too. I'll have to check those out. Yeah, those are some of them I heard about for sure. So those are great books. Thank you. And you were gonna say something.
I was going to say that,
Yeah.
you were talking about, the law of attraction. We attract who we are. And so the people that that have filtered into our group have all been, it's just been really cool. I just to watch it, like I'm sitting on the sidelines watching all these people come in, and then the new people, and they're all ages, they're all different backgrounds, but it's cool. You set that intention though, right? You
Yeah.
set the intention, and that was part of the vision. And as the vision grows, we have to, some people may drop off, but others will still join. And that's what I love about it. And when it's meant to be, it's going to happen. It's going to, and that there's a scripture that says you can call those things that be not as though they were. And you had that, it starts with a dream first. So I'm excited.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. I'm excited as well. I'm excited. I am so excited. And as she's speaking, I have goosebumps. I feel the energy. I feel what's coming. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I am so excited to empower more and more ladies as we all, create this big global circle.
Yes.
As we conclude, thank you so much, Julia, for coming today and joining, and for this quick girl chat that we have every Saturday. We're going to leave it in the comments as well how they can find you. Okay. But if you could share how the viewers can find you and connect with you.
Definitely. I'm on Facebook at Julia Terry Myles, LinkedIn, Julia Terry Myles, on Instagram, JCTM 2058. and I am on Twitter. So just look me up, you'll see me. And I really am excited to be a part of this chat today. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you for taking the time. Have a great Saturday and Sunday, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Check out the recording. Bye, Julia. Thank you. See
All
you
right.
soon.
Talk to you soon.
Mhm.